Today being International Condoms Day, we are here to remind young people of the importance of using condoms and protecting themselves against infections and majorly HIV and AIDS. The major reason as to why we advocate for HIV and for use of condoms, and why we actually have a day set aside is because we say that a condom has dual protection. It will protect you from getting HIV, STDs and pregnancy as well. And we also say that it is an hormonal contraceptive and protection as well. So basically you're not adding anything to your body. And we also keep on saying that we've made so many major steps in the prevention of HIV, and using condoms will actually accelerate the steps that you've been making. And we saw the statistics on the HIV infections in the country currently, and they're not so pleasing. And this day is so important to people like us in the health space, because it means that as we aim to reduce the new HIV infections, condom is coming in handy. When we are talking of condomless sex, there's so much stress around it, because we have the risk of HIV infection, pregnancy, STDs, and so basically your brain is not relaxed, and as we are told, everything starts from the mind. So basically if your mind is not relaxed, sex cannot be fun. So basically when you're talking of condoms, we are making sex fun. So, and that's why we are saying, if you look at my t-shirt, it's saying that we are talking of safe sex is fun with a condom. So actually that's what we mean, because again it narrows down to how is our mental state as we're having sex. Are we stressed about anything? With a condom, the answer is no. So basically we've made very major steps in the fight against HIV, and especially together with the county government, they've really supported us in this, and they understand these steps. And lack of condoms will actually take us so many steps behind in the fight. And so what we actually urge the government is to provide the condoms for us. Young people need them, and if you come out here, it will be so much evident that young people need them. So kindly, it's a basic need right now.
Just to promote condom use as part of HIV prevention, because condoms have been proved to be effective in preventing HIV, other sexually transmitted infections, and unintended pregnancy. As you know, as a country, we have made good progress in the HIV response, but new HIV infections are still high. Currently, we are having over 32,000 new HIV infections. Almost 42% of these are in young people aged 15 to 24. That's about 11,229. If you do quick mathematics, that's about 31 new HIV infections daily among age 15 to 24. This is the age group that are in learning institutions like here where we are today. So we are here to reach with them with comprehensive information on HIV prevention. Give them all the options on how to prevent HIV, starting with abstinence, so that those who don't abstain, they can consistently and correctly use condoms. So we'll also train them how to correctly use condoms to prevent new HIV infection among these young people. Condom use is still low among Kenyans, including the young people, at almost 42%. So we are here to promote condom use and also to ensure that they have correct skills to use them correctly. The members of the public, including these young people, have also an opportunity to know their HIV status, because we are providing services on the ground. We have come where they are. The message is being done by the young people themselves, so that they can engage them in the way that we can effectively reach them, so that we can influence their behavior. Even we are doing this also as part of total market approach. As you can see there, we have even our partners who are part of the expedition to ensure that besides the government-free condoms, to meet the need of condoms in the country, we are also engaging the private sector. The private sector are here. You can see various private sector stakeholders who are also invited, so that the people can afford to buy, let them buy. but the young people and any other vulnerable population can access the free government condoms as part of total market approach. That's what we are doing here today.
Kwa sasa hivi tunaona yale makali yako kwa budget ya nchi ya Kenya ambao drought imekuwa very high, na vile vile wale madono walikuwa natupatia pesa ya condom wameshukisha bei na taxes ziko very high. Inamaanisha ya kwamba virusi itaongezeka, mimba za mapema zitaongezeka, na vile vile magonjwa ya zinaa kama super gonorrhea sasa imeingia kwa hali ya juu. The number of sexual active young people ime increase very high, iko very high saizi, and also multiple partners. And you see in the last edition ilifanywa na Nation, I can remember walisema one man akona about 7 ladies. So if one man akona about 7 ladies, that is a lot of sex happening. So if one man use 7 condom in a week, how many men do we have in sexually active? Number pili is the taxation of condom. Right now to import condom, I have condom that have imported from Thailand that we want to sell at a cheaper cost, and it is quite expensive to bring condom. We like the cost of condom to come down.
We know condom is a surest way of prevention of new HIV infections, teenage pregnancies. We have an issue with teenage pregnancies, delayed. If you want to prevent yourself from sexually transmitted infections, unwanted pregnancies, we know a condom plays a big part, and a condom is still the surest way that we can be able to reach out and do those 3 things together. However, this day is also a good day for us as Kenyans to reflect on the new HIV infections that are especially among the young people. We have seen an upsurge of new infections among young people, which is an indicator that our young people are not equally using condoms as much as we want them to as a government. So it's a rallying call this day. We are targeting the young people to remind them and to plead with them to put a condom as part of their sex package. In whatever they do, they ensure they use a condom. It is the only surest way of prevention that we know, that is easy to get, cheap to get, and we are pleading with our young people.